In Sea of Thieves, the hide emotes both keep your pirate hidden and remove their name from above them, making them much harder to see to other players. But the phantoms, skeletons, ashen lords, they aren't affected by the hide emotes. Like it or not, Sea of Thieves just isn't a stealth game. Unless we make it one. But to do that, you'll need to be a sneaky bastard. Part 2, hiding spots. Stick to the end and I'll show you a great trick for hiding in Sea of Thieves. Okay, so this time we're focusing on the best hiding spots. Not the hiding spots on ships, there's just way too much to go over there. That's going to have to wait for its own video. First off, Reaper's Hideout. Has hide right there in the name, so this should be simple. I like the corners right next to the cannons, especially the ones near the sweat spot, where players in the know tend to anchor during selling. Right here in the hideout is a spot with no light, making a dark-clad pirate all but invisible if they're using the hide emote. Ever since Season 7, with the addition of the Sovereigns, the hiding spots on the outposts have more or less become irrelevant. It's rare that anyone sells out at more than one place these days. But that can actually be an advantage. If you have a good idea that someone's going to be at a specific outpost, you can be fairly sure exactly where on that outpost they'll go to sell. The Sovereign's dock. With a rowboat, you can prevent your mermaid from showing up to warn them. Just row underneath the dock, hide on that rowboat, and wait for your targets to arrive. Now, if you set foot off your rowboat for any reason, a mermaid will spawn pretty much exactly where your target is going to be, so don't get off your rowboat until your targets show up or until you're really sure they're not coming at all. You're also going to want a rowboat if you want to hide at the Fort of the Damned. I like to anchor my sloop right here, behind this rock. Anyone at the fort can't see you here. I then row over and leave my rowie on the north side of the fort, right underneath that tower. This way I always know exactly where my rowboat is. If I can't immediately get onto my target's boat, I like to use the hide emote right here in this plant next to this tree. It's close enough to where most people anchor so that I can keep an eye on them, while far away enough from the action that I'm rarely attacked by skeletons here. It can happen though, so only use this spot while you're waiting for the opportunity to get onto your opponent's ship. If you have reason to wait on the fort while others are doing it, you can carefully run up here, then up here, and then sword lunge over here. No skeleton can attack you up here, but you can still take damage and get knocked off by kegs and explosions. And finally, the best place to hide in Sea of Thieves. At any fort, whether it be a standard or a fort of fortune, these towers are where skeletons fire at incoming ships. Make it to a fort without opponent players seeing you. Kill any skeletons in here. Take the time to throw down any keg you find up here, and then do the following. In this corner, hug the wall and jump in this direction. You'll be able to cling to the wall. Turn left and jump forward up to this railing. From here, either use a horizontal hide emote, the standard hide emote, or the barrel disguise emote.
I just heard a shot fired.
Skellies might spawn up here while you're hiding, and you will have to take care of that. They can see you and they will attack you. But otherwise, this is a fantastic place to wait out someone doing a fort before you strike. Hopefully this helps. If you know of any hiding spots in Sea of Thieves I didn't mention, let us know in the comments. Catch my Sea of Thieves stream at twitch.tv/calicosmack, and I'll see you out there, maybe.